Hello dear Sagittarius, welcome to your April reading 2025. Always feel free to check your sun, moon, ascendant or your personal planets. You will always find a link in the info box below where you can calculate your birth chart. Then you will also know where you have which placement, where your planets are positioned and which sign they are in. You can then also watch the corresponding videos or signs. I always make an astrological forecast for the respective month, including April 2025. I will link the playlist of my astrological forecasts here at the end of the video in the corner. Feel free to take a look there. There are always important impulses in them. I am happy to watch it for you, so I always recommend everyone to watch it as well. Otherwise, think about what exactly, just think about it, that the roles in a reading are interchangeable. Can be, time is always relative, okay? Time flows. And these are always collective readings. General readings, of course, may not completely align with you and this reading here. Yes, and all important information, all important links, and also the cards I use can always be found below in the info box. And everything I currently offer can be found on my website. My dear Sagittarius, the Nine of Cups has appeared. Wish fulfillment maybe for some. You are still holding on to something. Four of Wands, you are still holding on to the past. You cannot let go of the past yet. You cannot close something yet so that you can move into your wish fulfillment. You are still blocking yourself. What is blocking you here? What are you holding on to? To the past? But I would say it could be a person, it could be a situation. For most, it is a person or, as I said, the old job or whatever. And what you are still holding on to. It's now about making a decision here. Well, okay, be ready to take a new path. Be ready to make a decision in April. It's always about balance here. We also just had the Six of Coins. It's about balancing something, being honest, being sincere, seeing the truth in order to ultimately make a decision. Yes. Let's continue. Four of Wands, interesting. If you, let's say, if it's about love now, if you want to enter a stable partnership, the Four of Wands is always this stability for me. Four Wands, that's always how it is for me. The gates are open for the next step. But this is the stable foundation you want to move towards when you realize. But here is something where you realize it won't work with the person, or yes, with the person. Then it's about making a decision here and deciding against it. Maybe someone new will come along in a short time. If you now say it has nothing to do with love, it's solely about you and then about some area of your life. And yet you are still holding on to something. It's also about allowing harmony, enjoying life, celebrating, having fun, making a decision in life now, and acting independently here. And the Queen of Wands always represents this independence and freedom. But I do have the feeling that for some, this is about a love scenario. Yes, are we looking in the same direction? Do we want to build something together or not? I'm also looking at you here. That tells me again, one doesn't want to let go, one wants to hold on. There is definitely a lot of fire here, which also suits you. Fire element Sagittarius. But I have the feeling that you're kind of dancing in place, or rather you're holding on to something. Or let's say holding on to material thinking. Many are kind of stuck there. Maybe you're protecting yourself. Maybe you're isolating yourself a bit. You're holding on there. You're protecting yourself, holding on a bit, and you don't want to open up here. I see a lot of disputes, conflicts here, which I find very interesting. 3, 4, 5 of Wands is actually very rare. It doesn't happen often. It's definitely moving forward, let's put it that way. Then comes the Six of Wands. I separated the cards once. Here we have the Ace of Wands making the Six of Wands. If you, let's just say, if there are constant disputes here, or as I said, if you are at a point where you're just treading water, then you simply need to take a look. Does it fit now or not? Set goals for yourselves. Set yourselves here as well, so to speak. I want to say, put the gun to your chest and just be honest with yourselves about What are you arguing about here? What are the reasons for these disputes and conflicts? I also sense a bit of this aggressive energy behind it. I don't know if it's your energy or that of the person opposite you. Actually, I have more of a feeling here that you stand better on your own, as we already established last time. I have more of a feeling that you stand better on your own here. Take a look at the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. What stands out to you? The red cloak, the euro, the red dress, and the green cloak. And here we also have red and green. So I have the feeling you should now focus on yourself, whether this is really what you want here or not, whether you can build something or not. And then also, as I said, the goal setting. Set goals here. Be ready to take responsibility here as well. Five of Swords in reverse position, and under the deck we have the Three of Cups. I said that. Now, plain and simple. So one should definitely find a peaceful solution here. I'm also glad that the Five of Swords fell in reverse and not upright, because Five of Swords and Five of Wands is not a good combination. It is, as I said, very important to find a peaceful solution here, and as I said, to see if this is what we both want. Do we want to be together in the future or not? Or as I said, if you are simply looking at where your future lies, independent of another person, you also need to consider where you want to go in the future. And yes, where do I perhaps need to make peace with myself? I also feel that this is about getting over something. As I said, finding a compromise. Communication is very important. And as I said, ultimately resolving the conflicts. I have the feeling that there is a third person involved. I have a feeling here that there is someone else. Maybe that's also the reason why you might still be holding back. Perhaps, yes. There is definitely something coming from another person. So I have the feeling that there is a third person involved, that there is someone else involved. And that you are more focused on that, on yet another person. Or perhaps you wish that more or something more would come from the other person. And that you actually, yes, how do you say that? Not for you to be standing here alone or something like that. I rather have the feeling that you are doing this even though it doesn't do you any good. Even though you don't really want to allow it and everything, but you don't want to be alone. That's why you focus more on it and think, okay, then I'll just take what's there. What comes instead of focusing on the fact that there might be someone else? And maybe the person is just waiting for you to end this. Maybe then the person will dare to approach you. I'll just leave it at that. I will now lay out another series for you in the continuation. Then we'll see what will come your way. I will also specifically look again between these two people here. I'll take another look at what's exactly there. Then I'll draw a power animal for you. Which power animal will accompany you in April? I'll draw a soul message for you. I'll draw an angel message for you. This can be advice for you or an answer to your question. And afterwards, we'll also draw love messages for you. You now have the choice to watch the continuation between two different links, at least on the German channel. On the other channels, there is currently only one link. This is always the first link, which then takes you to my website. There you can watch the continuation individually. It's very important that you always receive 2 emails. The first email is the confirmation email, where you also have your invoice. Then you receive a second email where you have a button that directs you to the continuation. Feel free to check the spam folder, as the email might actually end up there. Then, as mentioned, on the German channel you also have the option to watch the continuation through the channel membership on YouTube. This is the second link, which then leads you to the continuation of the channel membership. However, you can only watch the video if you are a channel member. There you will find a third link. This is the area of my channel membership. There you can sign up for a channel membership. From the second level here, starting with the Circle Community Bronze, you have full access to all continuations of the monthly readings. And you can always find these links at the bottom in the info box and also in the top comment. I look forward to welcoming you there soon. And to everyone else, I wish a wonderful April here. All the best and see you at the next reading. Bye bye.